Hi everyone, welcome to this month's edition of Wargames Illustrated. Again, same with my other videos, I'm really sorry that it's this late in coming out. Mental health hasn't been good at the start of the month, so I do apologise. I'm going to try and crack on and get through as many videos as I can in the next couple of weeks, so that it brings me back up to where I should be. With this issue, we actually get some Prussian infantry. Some Prussians to go with this 15mm Warlord epic battles, Waterloo epic battles. Very similar, as you can see, to the French that I collected in a previous issue. The only difference is that this frame we don't get any cannon. So, but it all looks really good. Very similar quality. The individual, hopefully you can see the individual details on the various miniatures. So you still got plenty of detail there that you can paint and pick out. So hopefully that will look good for those that want to do it. But let's crack in. I'm going into this blind, haven't had a chance to look through it. So we're going to crack on. Right, subscriptions, advertising, quick fire, stuff from WI readers, some nice archers here. And here we go, got Fleet Commander cut and shuts. These look great. And Battle of the Five Armies here. In the 28mm Lord of the Rings figure collection, so not in the smaller epic scale. This is 5 armies all ranked up using movement trace to jog about the board. Right, so here we go. Observation post, Anvil Industries Pace Westerns. These look good. Sorbanes, right, new from Anvil Industry, includes a wide variety of bits to make truly outstanding sci-fi gunslinger minis. So they look good. A book, Partisan Press, Refighting History. We have some Dutch infantry, British Grenadiers here, Flags of War, the Austrian Succession and more, Borders Wars and Funky Pop. So these look good. This looks a bit. These three are Popeye. The Funky Pop figures are more esoteric, and these ones were snagged by our painter Mark. He applied a more illustrative style when painting this dueling Sea Dogs trio, also known as Popeye, Bluto, and Olive Oil. See below. Fantastic. Now, I would have liked to have seen Popeye in perhaps looking more like Robin Williams' portrayal when he portrayed him on film. So Osprey Games, Castles in the Sky, World After Martians. Okay, and then Great Escape Games, Dead Man's Hand, Gunfighters 2. So Annie Oakley's by the look of it. We're then coming into the release radar. Stacked shacks, power plants, and a plethora of pillboxes. So we are looking at. I'll start this one with the terrain manufacturer Fogu Models, fogumodels.co.uk, who have released an interesting set of stackable shacks in a post-apocalypse style. They're initially released via Kickstarter, but are now available in retail. They are Jesmonite resin, so will not emit any toxic fumes and are low hazard, water-based acrylic and a little more eco-friendly than many resins out there. So these look good. We also have these pillboxes. 28mm structures for Moldav miniatures power plants here in 28. It's a large 28mm structure. Other scales are available, and then Moldav pillboxes here. As with the industrial plant, all come in 4 scales: 156, 172, 187, and 100. So there you go. World War II miniature with side serving of modern. So these are AA Supports, Landing Craft Ferry. I'm not seeing what scale. These look maybe 1/350th or something like that, or you know, certainly your 1/144 scale. I can't see what scale these figures are. Great dino powder as well, from the land that time forgot. Right, let's move on. Paper jacket, we have got Creasy, Battle of the Five Kings, Rebels at Sea, the East Africa Campaign 1914 to 18, Hitler's Winter, the German Battle of the Bulge, Bravo Troop, a Forward Observer's Vietnam Memoir, Prussia at War. So Neil Smith introduces this month's theme by taking us on a brief tour of the rise of the Prussian Empire and its wargaming potential. So certainly appears to be kind of like Napoleonics there, Teutonic Knights. More Prussians, talking about Prussians. Waterloo campaign here. So these are the figures. Advert for Warlord Games, Black Powder, Epic Battles. So these are the figures that came with the magazine. Blucher's Prussian Army Starter Set. It's £95 for that set. Beyond the Empire. Designer's notes. Right, Chris Swan tells us how his new Beyond the Empire rules encompass the many conflicts fought in Central Asia immediately after World War I. So there you go. Interwar years conflict. Cover mount, focus, quick fix, line infantry, and landwehr. So yeah, just quickly painting up your figures. So line infantry, base coat, wash, tidy up. Landwehr, base coat, wash, tidy up. Just a 2-page article on that one. Hold fast. Editor Dan takes on game designer Gabriel using scenario new rules from Hold Fast, the first supplement for Black Seas. So these look good. Certainly interesting. There's a shark rearing itself out of the water there. Wonder if it's called Bruce. Russian and Prussian Napoleonic cavalry 1812 to 1815. Wargames Illustrated visited Alan Perry to find out about Perry Miniature's latest plastic project, Napoleonic Prussian and Russian Dragoons and Jaegers. So this is an interview. We've got a picture of one of the sprues here and one of the horses. They look good. Russian mounted Jaeger, Prussian mounted Jaeger. So excellent. Nice bog brush on your Shaco there, fella. Excellent. It's almost as bad as the fucking half-dead budgies that some of the Fusiliers wear in the British infantry. But don't mention that. Neptune and Mars go to war. So Ancients battles. Caesar in Alexandria. Prussians are coming. So we head over to Michael Perry's latest gaming project to see a Prussian army, buoyed by their success in the Franco-Prussian War, set their sights on England's green and pleasant land. The Prussians are coming. So this looks great. Great board. Lovely board. And, you know, really nicely made miniatures, nicely painted. How to build a small post mill. So that looks great, and that is for so this guy has done it with 12mm Wars of the Roses, but obviously you can scale this up once you have the basic idea of how it maps out. Cover mount, Prussian perfection. So we're looking at painting one of the officers by the look of it here. So painting the horse's body. It's all colour call-outs here as to how it was done. Nice little painting article. Right, Ravens Nordit, The Misadventures of Doomhole Brack. Game designer Daniel Mersey takes a look at a feckless Dark Age warlord and the challenge of gaming with underachieving generals. Okay, fair enough. That looks like it could be an interesting article. The End of the Prussian Empire, The Last Hurrah, into the Baltic States, 1918 to 1819. Okay. So this looks like it's talking about stuff in 1919. And these look like World War II Germans in this picture here. Surely that's got to be a typo. I reckon that's supposed to have said 1919. Armoured trains. Some great artwork here for armoured trains. Interesting concept. So there you go, and it gives you a scenario as well. Right, Adrian's Walls, still producing great buildings, etc. Falklands War Anniversary, painting the combatants. So we have painting of Argentine uniforms here with these chaps, and painting British. Now, part of the trick when doing camouflage patterns is to try and not make the miniature look too busy when you're doing camo. But it's very quick and easy how to do a very basic DPM pattern there. Disruptive pattern material, for those that don't know, being the standard combat uniform from mid to late 70s all the way through to the 2010s, or just after 2010s, when the multi-terrain pattern took effect. May even have been sooner that MTP came in. So final advertising and the back page. Right, so I hope you enjoyed that quick flick through Wargames Illustrated, and I hope you picked up your Prussians. I know I didn't manage to get hold of the the English, because My Smiths only was stocking the French issue. But when these were initially done, you could pick up either French or English, and it's a shame that I didn't pick up one of each. but there you go. Anyway, hopefully you'll join me next time. All right, take care.